Hey there everybody, welcome to the FTB server I have with a bunch of my friends. We're currently running the version 12 of the beta pack for Minecraft 1.4.2. We've been on this server since the very beginning of the launch for Feed the Beast. It was the launch party actually, and we were pretty excited because we were tired of waiting for something like Tekkit to be updated for 1.4.2. But this showcase is essentially going to be for the warehouse that was posted on Reddit by me, and I'll be slowly going through in multiple videos, because there's just too much to cover in one video, of this giant behemoth in front of us. So, we shall walk right in and I'll give you the quick, 10,000 foot overview of the entire building. Floor 1 is all ore storage, ore and all of the other crazy materials that come out of quarries or forestry or wherever else materials will come from. We have liquid iron tanks in the middle, we have some with lava, water, molten redstone, we have one with creosote oil over here. In the back is a bunch of nether stuff and steel and coal coke and some railcraft junk. This side has the dirt, cobblestone, earth stuff, but I don't think we have much sand and whatnot. One sand. Good job. Good job, Corey. All the precious material is up in the front, whereas on the back is the less precious material that people wouldn't really use. 2 floors, so I think we have a total of 24 pods, and a pod is one of these barrel structures, which I will go into depth on later on when I cover how item routers work and how they interact with barrels and anything that has an inventory that's touching an item router. So, first we'll go downstairs and I will walk around the boiler room. So this was the first thing that we made, which was going to be the main power output. The original plan was to have forestry pump in charcoal to all of the steam boilers, but we opted to go with lava because of there was just far too many points of failure, in my opinion, when working with forestry and trying to get that running. But we just basically have 4 buckets of lava rotating around with a magma crucible and a liquid transposer, and it does all its funky magic to get it working. There's 10 boilers altogether. Main EU production comes from the steam going into the turbines that go into the MFSU chain, and MJ production comes from 3 extra industrial steam engines that pump energy into these bad boys. All the power gets funneled up 2 spines that are on either side of the door, front door, which go all the way up to floor 2, which is ore processing. Lava is generated from netherrack, which we have a quarry set up in the nether to do all the work. There's quite a bit of netherrack, I have to say. It goes on all the way to the very end down there. Problem is with the Optifine, it doesn't actually render everything completely. Especially, or not really Optifine, but Minecraft. You can see there with the steam as well, but there is steam in those pipes. Let's see here. We'll go up to floor 2 next, and I'll just take a quick spin around to show everybody. Oh, here's the little balcony so you can overlook the entire warehouse like you're the boss. Like that little touch. Floor 2. These coal coke ovens are going to be moved over into this back corner sometime soon. Over here is the steel production. Oh, a little bit of flint coming down. Nice. Over here is the main ore processing. One thing I noticed with creating all of this is I'm actually getting quite a FPS hit. It's going down to about 20 FPS in some areas, and I think it's because of the barrels downstairs, but I'm not entirely sure. However, it's still playable, in my opinion, as bad as it does look. We're using, for the most part, thermal expansion pulverizers and powered furnaces to do the breakdown and smelting of the ores. If any of the IC2 bars and stuff like that that don't condense well in a compressor or a auto crafting table, they actually get pulverized and then resmelted and then injected into the set. When you pulverize ores, you do get a random chance with thermal expansion stuff to get a random ore, which is why this diamond pipe exists, Only this iron ingot will go into the hopper, which goes into the compressor, whereas everything else gets injected into one of these bad boys, and freaky ender chests everywhere opening all at once. That one's essentially the drop box, which works as the first initial injection point for everything that's going to be going into the sorting system. Up here's floor 3, a ridiculous mass of pipes, which was the bane of my existence for quite some time. Over here are the 2 ender chests. We have the first one, which is our drop box, and then we have this one right here, which was aptly named Genova, because when we first had it set up, she had about 13 to 14 different pipes just like flowing all over, and it just looked like Genova from Final Fantasy VII. So that name pretty much stuck. Main spine for traveling. Anything that's not taken care of in these ones gets filtered on down the spine until it hits our miscellaneous chests down here. This one's going to be for forestry, and then this back corner over here is nether, which is essentially fuel source, and then you get all your pyrite ore and all the other fun stuff that comes back. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell when looking at the warehouse in general. Like I said, I'll go down and make further videos of how everything was put together and the time constraints in which it took. The warehouse in general ended up taking 2 months of work. A lot of proof of concept work in survival single player, or not really survival single player, but creative single player. And the rest of it was done over the weekends, more or less. And here's our cool little days without incident clock that counts up in Minecraft days, which is 1 minute per second. Hope you liked the video so far. I will go into depth on more work and more things that are going to be happening in the warehouse, and as time goes on I will highlight some of the new additions added to it as well, because one thing that's kind of apparent with the sorting system is it's never truly done. Anyways, hope you liked the video, and if you do, I will continue making some more, and I will certainly finish the spotlight or showcase rather, of the entire warehouse as a whole. Anyways, take care.